Hello friends, this is Coldrun back with Dragon Age Inquisition. We are in the Haven Chapel, the Chantry rather, and I set my characters off on some missions last time, and I'm gonna go check if they are back and ready to go. War Council assembling. I assumed it would just pop up for Relden, I guess. Oh, okay, so blinking exclamation marks.
We are garnering interest from the capital.
I thought there were four. Oh, there's.
Pleased.
I am not convinced we are prepared for the full
I thought there were four.
of Valrayo.
Well, whatever. Let's take it one little bit at a time. Oh, no, there were three. Of course, I only have three. Okay. Contact Clan Lavellan. This is the Clan Lavellan was worried about me. Dalen, Onderon Atoshan. I'm guessing that's an elven greeting or something. It does my heart well to hear that you are safe. Our clan was visited by members of the Inquisition who spoke persuasively of the good work you are doing, as well as the fairness with which our kind have been treated by the Inquisition itself. That's right, sticking up for elves no matter what. Not no matter what, I'm sure there's going to be evil elves, but, you know. You know that Clan Lavellan has little by way of gold, but I gave the messengers some of our healing herbs, as Solas blessed us with abundance in our recent foraging. I'm guessing that Solas is like one of the Dalish gods. We would be a distraction if we came to the Inquisition itself, our hunters arguing with the humans as they so easily do, 'cause screw humans. Nevertheless, if you need aid, send word and we are with you. Dareth Shiral, Keeper Istimathoriel Lavellan. That is a good sign, and we got 10 blood lotuses. Completed connection. So could I go back out on that if I wanted to? I don't think I can. Yeah, I can't, which is good. I'd rather the stuff not be repeating, if possible. Is the treasure quest clickable? No, but I can put my little eyeball into it. That's cool. I'm not ready for that. Let me do the other one first. Address a nobleman's concerns. This is with the jerk-faced nobleman who wanted to kick all the elves out, so he sent Cullen and the Templars after him. Commander Cullen, am I to understand you are in charge of the soldiers trampling on my lawns? Hell yes. Providing food and refuge to the scrabble of filth burrowing onto my land, damn straight. A plague on you, sir, for spitting in the face of an honest petitioner, for taking advantage of my distress. Oh, poor baby, I hope you're okay. Did my wretched neighbor, Ban Traft, whisper in your ear? Tell me what he paid you so that I may at least know the price of treachery, sir. Oh, chill the fuck out, dude. My only consolation is that a few of the rank and file have gone to join your farce of an Inquisition. Why is that a, consolation? Wouldn't he be pissed that some of his rank and file went to... Oh, maybe some of the people we helped to join the Inquisition, so, like, they're out of his hair, I guess. In bitterest disgust, Lord Kildarn. I have to sign off a work email with that at some point. I got 60 influence. I don't quite know what that means yet. I'm sure I'll see soon enough. Maybe that's what I need to get power. That's like experience that lets me power. I don't know. Alright, let's see what Hardin Hightown 3. So, I wasn't quite sure what was going on with this. There were two possibilities. One is that someone was republishing Varric's famed work, Hardin Hightown 3, the repuncheoning, under a different name publisher and making money off of him. I think that because he was disgusted with the name itself, I think it's more likely that someone made like an unauthorized sequel and is making money on it, but I don't know. My dear Leliana, your author friend is truly a mystery. Our search uncovered only a string of foreign accounts. The trail of coin led from Antiva to Tevinter to the Free Marches and Orlais. Someone hid their tracks well, but not well enough. Your writer is in Kirkwall, and remember, you owe me a favor. Amulet of Power. And this is... Oh, I'm looking at the... I was trying to figure out who this is addressed to, but of course it says my dear Leliana, and this is Leliana reading the letter. That's what the picture is on the right. That makes sense. And this is the seal of an Antivan crow, I'm guessing. Okay, so this is going to continue. So now is there, like, in Kirkwall? I don't know where Kirkwall is on the map, but I wonder if there's a follow-up available. nothing here yet. Okay, so there's still... Actually, before I do these, let me check on... Oh, no, I didn't mean to dismiss everyone. I wanted to just check what I actually got. Influence is up. Okay, that's good. I assume it's good. Alright, let's see what we got here. I don't think it was weapons, but crafting materials, maybe? Blood Lotus. Yes, we got 10 Blood Lotuses. I'll have to check if that lets me access any more. What do you call it? Any more research. And what else did we just get? We just got an amulet of some kind, right? Accessories, maybe? Amulet of Power. So what does this do? Gain an ability point when equipped. Single use. A restriction Varric only. Okay. This amulet grants an ability point to whoever equips it after it's used. The amulet shatters. So it's okay. That's a little ability point in a bottle. That's kind of nice. And then I didn't see what else I got, but there's a codex about it. Blood Lotus. Do not try to get out of this. We were told you were the best. See, this is something I really like about the game's codex system, is that it's not just like, the Blood Lotus is famed for its properties of healing. It's like some story where the Blood Lotus happens to play a role, and that's really cool. Do not try to get out of this. We were told you were the best. That is why you were contracted. Was it not you who obtained the 200 white blooming rose bushes for the Empress's winter ball last year? The Comtesse has been infinitely patient till now, but she doesn't understand why it's so hard to fill the cat that's meowing, the garden pool. She wants no more excuses, and no, she will not compromise with the dawn lotuses. They're white. The flowers have to match the silk canopies. This is crucial. Dark purple, dark red. Do not try to frame this as a safety issue. The guests will be perfectly safe. Why, if they experience any hallucinations from the concentration of lotus essence in the air, I'm certain it will only make the evening more thrilling. This has got to be an Orlesian party. They have that decadent sense about them. I don't care if you have to send someone to some Ferelden peat bog to get it all. Just do it. A note from Chamberlain Laurent to Grand Gardener Umber Valclane over the decorations for Comtesse Darnay's summer garden party. Yeah. According to gossip, okay. So, yeah, the Blood Lotus is famed and has some dangerous hallucinogenic properties. But sometimes it might be the fun kind, potentially. It's not necessarily dangerous. Or maybe it is, but probably not. According to gossip in Val Royeaux, the Chamberlain did succeed in convincing Grand Gardener Vauclane to provide 420 lotus plants. The party was considered by most to be a roaring success, even though the evening concluded with at least 12 guests asleep on the lawn, 3 in the pool, and one lady losing several teeth trying to take a bite out of a marble statue of the Comtesse's father, which he was convinced was made of cake. This is great. This is so good. I really like these. Oh, that's a delightful image. I hope I can make like hallucinogenic sleeping potions with it. I assume that's what it means. Good. Let me go see if I can send out some more missions now. Everyone's Avengers are assembling. So one's completed, so it doesn't show the others as having been completed.
Has Cassandra spoken to you about my new recruits?
They are not your recruits, Commander. They're ours.
Okay. I wonder why this is the only one that shows up. Maybe because the others are part of a... This was like one and done, and that I've made that contact. And maybe I'll eventually have to make other contacts. And the others are part of chains. I don't really want to deal with the Black Emporium right now, but I'll take a look at it at least. I remember this from... Yeah, these are not... These are the things on the left are different. I remember this from Dragon Age Origins as a place where you just bought cosmetic gear or something. I don't know. So this was a DLC I got, and I'm not planning on going there for a little while. But let's read it. Voices on the winds speak of a new power abroad in the world. Inquisition, they whisper. An ancient name restored. A memory rekindled and transformed into a blaze of hope. I hear the whispers and summon the fires of the Inquisition. Here in the depths beneath the city of chains, countless mysteries hide in shadow in anticipation of the light. Come, the Black Emporium awaits. So is this just like a black market then? Xenon the antiquarian must spend his days composing melodramatic invitations to his establishment. I imagine being stuck in a chair for centuries leaves one somewhat lacking for entertainment. So Xenon the antiquarian is like a eternal type or immortal type? Semi-immortal maybe? This particular message was hand-delivered by a cloaked figure at twilight, precisely as the sun disappeared beneath the peaks. I meant spied the courier lurking about our outer gates for at least an hour waiting for sunset. Why was he there delivering it at twilight? Is that just... Xenon sounds like a dramatic guy. He might have instructed him that way. I meant spy the... yeah. A servant under the command of some very specific instructions, I assume. Yep. That aside, I would encourage my cat to stop meowing in my face. But he's not going to do that, so I'll continue. I would encourage a visit to the Black Emporium. The antiquarian's hoard is legendary. Only those he deems worthy ever lay eyes on it. The champion of Kirkwall received an invitation once and reported, among other things, a strange mirror that could transform even flesh and bone. Who knows, we may uncover something that aids in the battle against Corypheus. I don't know who that is. Yeah, this feels... like, seeing this here makes me think I'm seeing this out of order. Like, I'm assuming now that Corypheus is going to be, like, a big bad, or was... I don't know, is Corypheus the name of the guy that we saw holding Divine Justinia hostage? I don't know. I'm not gonna worry too much about it. Forces, you'll need passage across the Waking Sea to Kirkwall. That is easily arranged. So the Black Emporium must have been from Dragon Age 2 and not Dragon Age Origins then. Anyway. So we got 1, 2, 3. Can't do Rescue Soldiers missing in Ferelden yet. Yeah, so we got 3 things. Terran of High Ever. To whom it concerns. The Terranir of High Ever, I guess that's like kingdom or dukedom. The Terranir of High Ever wishes to convey our deepest sympathies on the death of Divine Justinia V. The Most Holy was incomparable in her wisdom and dedication to peace, and we had high hopes that her conclave would succeed. We will hold a vigil in High Ever in remembrance of Justinia and cordially invite the Inquisition to attend. Seriously, Terran Fergus Kuzland. That name, Kuzland, is very familiar to me. I can't think of why. Was High Ever something from Dragon Age Origins? Okay, Josephine, we should send a diplomatic attaché. Okay, we should send a diplomatic attaché and some of the Templars who knew the Divine. I know Terran Kuzland, and I knew Lilian. I knew Terran Kuzland, and I knew Justinia. I can't attend, but I could write to him. That sounds kind of impersonal. Cullen, we have a number of Ferelden officers. We could send an honor guard to High Ever. Now, I was looking at my last video, and I noticed that it said something that I read but just kind of didn't process at the time, was that the preferred one, the preferred person to send out on these missions, reduces the time. And so, like, Josephine's 15 minutes, Liliana's 15 minutes, but Cullen is 12. So Cullen is the preferred one for this. Now, I'm not going to stick to that religiously. Like, I'm going to try to do this more in an RP style, where, like, the one that seems, I don't know, best to me, I'll do. But in times of doubt or where I don't care, I'm probably going to go with that. Like, that this is the preferred one. But the 3 minutes doesn't really matter. Yeah, I don't think it matters that much. Maybe it will eventually, but it doesn't seem a big deal. Yeah, so they're holding a vigil, and might as well send some officers. An honor guard sounds like something they would like. I mean, the humans are kind of pretty formal in that way, if I'm remembering. Or not the humans, the Fereldans. So yeah, Cullen I'm tempted to do. I'll probably do that, but let me check the others first. Wait. Why did that go out? Oh, because I saw it already. Okay. That's why I'm not seeing them blinking, because I already did it and completed it, and this is just telling me something new is there. Okay. Scout the storm, I can't do yet. Power 4, so I will hold off on that. Gather coin. Up until now, the Chantry Inquisition forces have had the benefit of the Chantry's deep coffers. Now the Inquisition is forced to seek out its own sources of revenue if it is going to go further. Trade in and out of Haven is limited at this point, but there are various opportunities to earn coin, provided the Inquisition is willing to focus its efforts on the matter. An hour. So Josephine is trading in favors with merchants, and the nobility is my specialty. It could earn us a great deal if we're careful. It would be a simple matter to collect secrets. Liliana, it will be a simple matter to collect secrets and sell them with nothing traceable back to the Inquisition. Cullen, we have soldiers. Let them protect caravans and do other honest work for coin. Yeah, like this seems preferred, and I can see why. Like this seems like what you'd want to do if you're gathering coin, and I don't want this to be like a shady operation for stuff like this. Not yet, at least. So yeah, let's send you.
At your service.
Thank you. And let's send for the Terran of Ever. Yeah, let's send Cullen.
All right.
Now, do these go when I'm offline too? Do these keep going when I'm logged out? I think it does. Gather coins in progress. So if I wanted to cancel it, could I? I cannot, and that's fine. Scout the hinterlands completed. And there's still... This was completed. Okay. Rescue soldiers missing for Reldon. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could look at them, except it doesn't feel like there's a real point to it just yet. I can't really do anything about it, so I'll hold off on that until I know I need it. So I'm going to head back to the research place and see if that changes to Menave, rather. Not to Menave, to the Alchemist, and see if the blood stuff I got, the Blood Lotus, can net me any new research stuff, and I'll see you in a bit. Oh, we could talk to Solas. I don't think we've talked to him yet.
The blessed hero sent to save us all.
Yeah, he's kind of snarky.
I've no interest in being a hero. All I want is to find a way to seal this breach.
Pragmatic, but ultimately irrelevant. I've journeyed deep into the Fade in ancient ruins and battlefields to see the dreams of lost civilizations.
Well, la-di-da.
I've watched as hosts of spirits clash to reenact the bloody past in ancient wars, both famous and forgotten. Every great war has its heroes. I'm just curious what kind you'll be.
Smart and happy hero.
What do you mean ruins and battlefields?
Any building strong enough to withstand the rigors of time has a history. Every battlefield is steeped in death. Both attract spirits. They press against the veil, weakening the barrier between our worlds. When I dream in such places, I go deep into the Fade. I can find memories no other living being has ever seen.
I'm really afraid for him. Like, I'm afraid that at some point he's going to get, like, he's going to go dreaming deep in the Fade, and he's going to wake up like an abomination that we have to save. How can you sleep there?
You fall asleep in the middle of ancient ruins? Isn't that dangerous?
I do set wards. And if you leave food out for the giant spiders, they are usually content to live and let live.
So, would she be impressed by this? Would she be like, that's dangerous? No, she wouldn't be the tisk-tisk type. Yeah, I think it's impressive.
I've never heard of anyone going so far into the Fade. It's extraordinary.
Thank you. It's not a common field of study for obvious reasons. Not so flashy as throwing fire or lightning. The thrill of finding remnants of a 1,000-year-old dream? I I would not trade it for anything. I will stay there, at least until the breach has been closed.
Was that in doubt?
I am an apostate surrounded by Chantry forces in the middle of a made rebellion.
It's fair.
Cassandra has been accommodated, but you understand my caution.
He actually reminds me of... Yeah, I'm not doing that one. He's fine, but I'm not that interested. He reminds me immediately of Maeve, in that both of them are in these fairly dangerous fields. She's with creatures, and he's with magic, but both of them prefer more, I don't know, less flashy, more scholarly versions of that study. Cassandra will protect you with bigger problems. Your fears don't matter. Yeah, I don't think my character's a jerk face. Yeah, I think I'm protective of Cassandra. I think I like Cassandra.
Cassandra trusts you. She won't let anyone put you into a circle against your will.
Thank you. I appreciate the thought. But now let us hope either the mages or the Templars have the power to seal the breach.
So anything new from you I can get?
Closing the breach is our primary goal. But I hope we might also discover what was used to create it.
Yeah, that would be
Any
nice.
artifact of such power is dangerous. The destruction of the Conclave proves that much.
So this is like a whole new conversation.
You don't think whatever created the explosion was destroyed in the blast?
You survived, did you not? The artifact that created the breach is unlike anything seen in this age. I will not believe it destroyed until I see the shattered fragments with my own eyes.
Yeah, I mean, from the way you're describing it, that makes sense.
We would do well to try to recover whatever created the breach.
Liliana's people have scoured the area near the blast and found nothing. Whatever the artifact was, it is no longer there. In any case, did you need me for anything?
Oh yeah, we get a whole host of dialogue stuff.
I'd be interested in hearing your opinions on elven culture.
I thought you would be more interested in sharing your opinions of elven culture.
I would be,
You are
but that wasn't an
Danish, are you
option.
not?
Proudly, I am a true elf. This is like the positive answer. This is the... I think she's being a bit snarky towards him, and I think that's how my character might feel a little bit.
My people come from the elves who refused to surrender when humans broke their treaty and destroyed the Dales.
Your keeper was not wrong about that, at least. We must mark the occasion of the Dalish remembering something correctly. Perhaps we should plant a tree.
Holy shit.
My people.
They insult themselves. Remember, I have walked the memories of the Fade. I have seen the history the Dalish imitate.
I'm a little bit unfamiliar with the source of this dispute. Like, what did the Dalish... And again, if this is one of those things where I'm supposed to know it, then let me know, and I'll check the Dalish Codex just to review, but I didn't... Like, what did the Dalish do to piss off Solas? Like, what is in their history is so terrible that he's so hostile towards them? If I'm supposed to know already. I walked the memories of the Fade. I've seen the history the Dalish imitate. So they did something bad. We're trying to accept that, so teach other elves, so help them. I think she's a little bit hostile towards Solas. I don't think she wants him to be like, teach us the ways to be good.
Irabella, Saren. If the Dalish have done you a disservice, I would make that right. What course would you set for them that is better than what they know now?
You are right, of course. The fault is mine, for expecting what the Dalish could never truly accomplish. Irabalas, darling. If I can offer any understanding, you have but to ask.
So, will tell me more about the Dalish, like...
Are all Dalish elves like my clan?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Your clan was unique in having enough interest in human affairs to send you to spy upon the Divine's meeting. As your clans have been separate for so long, they have all changed, adapting to the lands in which they live. Some are no more than bandits, others trade freely with humans, and some have disappeared entirely into the forests.
Very interesting. Yeah, let's talk about ancient elves.
I'd like to know more about the elves from before our time.
Dalish strive to remember Hallam Shiral. But Hallam Shiral was merely a fumbling attempt to recreate a forgotten land.
I'm sure.
Arlathan.
Elvanan was the empire, and Arlathan its greatest city. Place of magic and beauty, lost to time.
You've studied ancient elves. What else do you know of Arlathan?
We hear stories of them living in trees, and imagine wooden ramps or Dalish aeravels. Imagine instead spires of crystal twining through the branches, palaces floating among the clouds.
Oh wow.
Imagine beings who lived forever, for whom magic was as natural as breathing. That is what was lost.
So that's yeah, and that's exactly what I was imagining before. Is the the wooded, the Elven Empire was like wooded planks and stuff, like Endor, basically. But yeah, it sounds like that's not the case. They were real high magic.
Is elven magic different from the magic used by humans?
No and yes. Magic is magic, just as water is water, but it can be used in different ways. Dalish magic is more practical, not needing chantry approval, although they still frown on blood magic. Superstition. Much of it is more subtle. A legacy from when elves were immortal.
Why did he say that was just superstition? Doesn't blood magic kind of isn't it just really corruptive on its own? I'm thinking of what was her name? I'm thinking of what was her name? The Welsh elf in Dragon Age 2, who was always like, blood magic is wonderful, la-di-da, let me get corrupted immediately as soon as I use it. Like, she was great and I loved her character, but it seems like he's ignoring that. I don't know, we'll see. Special. This must be just because I'm an elf, I guess. Bad blood was immortality due to magic. What about blood magic?
You said that the censure against blood magic
Yeah.
is a superstition?
I did. It's fortunate Cassandra is not within earshot.
Yeah, she
Most
wouldn't be
modern
happy.
cultures forbid blood magic. Publicly, even Devinter disapproves of it. But as I said, magic is magic. It matters only in how it is used.
This seems like one of those choices. It might not mean anything, but I don't mind blood magic or blood magic is evil. Seems like a big character choice. And I think I'm going to fall into blood magic is evil. I don't think she trusts it.
Every time I've seen blood magic used, it has been for some evil purpose.
Right?
I once saw a woman stabbed in the stomach with a dagger. She died slowly, in agony. It was repulsive. If the chantry outlawed daggers, would that stop people from using them? Of course not. Some would use daggers in secret, shamed, and some would find rebellion titillating, step down the path of depravity.
Blood magic doesn't kill people. People kill people. That's which I think is... I mean, I get where he's coming from, but it seems like blood magic has a corrupting influence. Like, a knife can be used for cooking, or for stabbing, or for stabbing for good, or for stabbing for evil. Like, I don't get the sense that blood magic can, in any reliable way, be used for good stuff. Fine, there's still... The metaphor doesn't work. Yeah, the metaphor doesn't
You don't
work.
need to sacrifice a slave's life to make a dagger.
Yeah,
Those
thank
depend
you.
upon the dagger. How many men have you killed while fighting for the Inquisition? How many more will you kill out of necessity? And if blood magic could help you? Well, it matters little to me. I do not use it, but I do not think it evil.
The legends of elven immortality. Did they use magic to increase their lifespan?
No. It was simply part of being elven. The subtle beauty of their magic was the effect, not the cause of their nature. Some spells took years to cast. Echoes would linger for centuries, harmonizing with new magic in an unending symphony. It must have been beautiful.
Yeah, he really is a... He seems really knowledgeable, but anyone who's... Again, the blood magic thing really reshapes how I think of him. I almost think that despite how knowledgeable he is, that it seems he's overlooking some major stuff. There's that has to be a touch of arrogance there to do so.
What can you tell me about elves living in human cities?
The culture in alienages is live like any of the impoverished and powerless. They cling to memories of a better past, and practice a few rituals to distinguish themselves from humans.
I still remember the start of the city elf start in Dragon Age Origins, and what a gut punch that whole thing was. And I mean, in hindsight, it probably was more exploitative than it needed to be. But oh man, yeah, the city elves are not in a great spot.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
So is that? Let me just check once more.
Hello.
Hello. Oh yeah, well there's more. There's definitely more.
What do you know about the Fade?
A great deal, to my wondering. There are few hard facts, but I can share what I have learned.
Yeah, sure. Start at the breach.
I'd like to know more about the breach.
Simply put, it is a tear in the veil between this world and the Fade, allowing spirits to enter the world physically. Small tears occur naturally when magic weakens the veil, or when spirits cluster in an area that has seen many deaths. But your mark allows you to exert some control over the breach. That means it was created deliberately.
Okay.
I'd like to know more about the Veil.
Circle mages call it a barrier between this world and the Fade. But according to my studies in ancient elven lore, that is a vast oversimplification. Without it, imagine if spirits entered freely. The Fade was not a place one went, but a state of nature like the wind.
Imagine if spirits entered freely. If the Fade was not a place one went, but a state of nature like the wind. I don't know if it's marvelous or dangerous. I kind of lean towards dangerous. I'm trying to take that blood magic view and extrapolate it out a bit, like. But I don't know. The Fade, traveling through the Fade as part of an ancient elven thing seems. Yeah, let's go with strange.
I don't know if I can imagine that.
Try. Imagine if spirits were not a rarity, but a part of our natural world. Like a fast-flowing river.
The later
Yes,
seasons
it
of
can carry
Korra.
careless children, but it can also carry a merchant's goods or grind a miller's flour. That is what the world could be if the veil were not present. For better or worse.
Yeah, I feel like you have some dark turns coming in your story, Solas. Like, everything you're saying right now, it means that you're going to be playing with fire as the game goes on. I could be wrong, but that definitely sounds like the path that is in front of you.
I'd like to know more about demons.
The Chantry says that demons hate the natural world.
He's probably thinking, say, like,
Their chaos
demons are
and
wonderful. They're just neutral.
But such simplistic labels misconstrue their motivations.
Yup.
And in so doing, do all a great disservice. Spirits wish to join the living. The demon, that wish gone wrong.
That's interesting. I don't care. I just asked what kind of. Oh God, I hate that. And there are people who do that. Who will like jump into Twitter mentions or who jump into conversations to say like, why does anyone care about this? When in reality, if they didn't care, they wouldn't have jumped into the conversation. Can we change that? I don't believe that. A demon, is that wish gone wrong? I don't know what can we change that means. Like, does it mean can we change? Well, let's see. I think I'm
Is
gonna go
there
with
a
this.
way to coexist? To live with them, if not in peace, at least without such active confrontation?
Not in the world we know today. The veil creates a barrier that makes true understanding most unlikely. But the question is a good one, and it matters that you thought to ask.
Yeah,
We'll
demons
talk
are just. I don't think he's saying demons are just misunderstood, but it's close enough to that again I continue to mistrust this guy.
What can I do for you?
You can tell me about
I'd like
yourself.
to know more about you, Solas.
Why?
I respect you. I don't think I respect him quite yet. Do I need a reason? Probably. Yeah, I don't exactly
You're an
trust him.
elven mage. Not from the Circle, not Dalish. You're an unknown element. I wouldn't trust my life to a blade before I tested its balance.
Nor would I. All right. What can I tell you?
Yeah, let's
What
start
made
from
you
the
start
top.
studying the Fade?
I grew up in a village to the north. There was little to interest a young man, especially one gifted with magic. But as I slept, spirits of the Fade showed me glimpses of wonders I had never imagined. I treasured my dreams. Being awake, out of the Fade, became troublesome.
That's that sounds dangerous. I was gonna say not that it sounds dangerous, but that it sounds like it must make for a really awkward, like a socially awkward time if you just can't wait to get back to your dreams.
Did spirits try to tempt you?
No more than a brightly colored fruit is deliberately tempting you to eat it. I learned how to defend myself from more aggressive spirits, and how to interact safely with the rest. I learned how to control my dreams with full consciousness. There was so much I wanted to explore.
I always kind of wanted to try lucid dreaming. It's fun when it happens, and I hear that there are people that actually can control it.
I gather you didn't spend your entire life dreaming.
No. Eventually, I was unable to find new areas in the Fade.
Why?
Two reasons. First, the Fade reflects the world around it. Unless I traveled, I would never find anything new. Second, the Fade reflects and is limited by our imaginations. To find interesting areas, one must be interested.
I really like that. Sort of a value of travel thing. I hope that works weird, but good for you. um, I really think my character is like I wanted to like him more, and I kind of like him personally, but I don't like him personally. I think I don't trust him, but
Well, it's not the worst reason I've heard to go out and enjoy life.
I'm glad to hear it. In truth, I have enjoyed experiencing more of life to find more of the Fade.
How so?
You strengthen your body to deliver and withstand punishment. The muscles are an enjoyable side benefit. You have chosen a path whose steps you do not dislike because it leads to a destination you enjoy. As have I.
no, I'm not going to do that.
You said you'd traveled to many different places.
This world, or its memory, is reflected in the Fade. Dream in ancient ruins, and you may see a city lost to history. Some of my fondest memories were found in crumbling cities, long picked dry by treasure seekers, the best of the battlefields. Spirits press so tightly on the veil that you can slip across with but a thought.
It's such an interesting way to travel. Like it's like you travel and you see a new town and you go to the inn and you talk to people and listen to the music, and then you venture into its past and its imagination and its dreams and its ghosts.
Any place in particular?
I dreamt at Ostagar. I witnessed the brutality of the Darkspawn and the valor of the Ferelden warriors.
You're watching a Dragon Age Origins Let's Play.
Ferelden light the signal fire.
Yep.
And Logain's infamous betrayal of Kaelin's forces.
I've heard the stories. It would be interesting to hear what it was really like.
That's just it. In the Fade, I see reflections created by spirits who react to the emotions of the warriors. One moment, I see heroic wardens lighting the fire and a power-mad villain sneering as he lets King Kaelin fall. The next, I see an army overwhelmed and a veteran commander refusing to let more soldiers die in a lost cause.
And you can't tell which is real?
It is the Fade.
They're all
They are
real.
all
Yep. Wow. The Fade got really interesting. I guess I hadn't thought of it in quite that way. Yeah, the Fade is quite a place, quite an idea.
Have you always traveled and studied alone?
Not at all. I have built many lasting friendships. Spirits of wisdom, possessed of ancient knowledge, happy to share what they had seen. Spirits of purpose helped me search. Even wisps, curious and playful, would point out treasures I might have missed.
So here's a question I have. What does this path mean versus investigate? Like, if I investigate, will it take me back to here at the end of it? At the end of the investigation? I guess I'm going to try that. I'll try it.
I don't know of any spirits by those names.
They rarely seek this world. When they do, their natures do not often survive exposure to the people they encounter. Wisdom and purpose are too easily twisted to pride and desire.
Spirits are not your friends.
You're saying that you became friends with pride and desire demons?
They were not demons for me.
Meaning?
The Fade reflects the minds of the living. If you expect a spirit of wisdom to be a pride demon, it will adapt. And if your mind is free of corrupting influences, if you understand the nature of the spirit, they can be fast friends.
Okay, so it does take me back to this at the end. I get where he's coming from, but again, I've seen lust demons, I've seen pride demons, and I have a hard time imagining that if you just look at it with an open mind, that they'll be like friendly. It's not amazing. I mean, it's amazing, but I don't think that's the response you would go for. Some spirits are your friends. I don't know a lot about this.
Spirits not to possess you the first time you accidentally make a wish?
Right?
Do you trust your friends not to turn on you?
Yeah, but
Well, yes, but they're people.
yeah.
Of course.
You know what I mean.
Are people only people because they are flesh and blood?
Yes.
Sandra defined by her cheekbones and not her face? Varric by his chest hair and not his wit?
Stop! No, don't give me the hard option. It's not you need the body to be real, but the consequences of someone betraying you are, they're not great, but they're like a known quantity. The consequences of being manipulated and possessed are so much, I don't know. Spirits lack free will. Yes, spirits are people. I don't think you need a body to be real. I don't think spirits are people either. Spirits lack free will. I don't know. I don't like any of these options, to be honest. But no, I don't enjoy getting to know him. Heart, winky eyes. God, this is the first time I've seen a wheel where I don't like any of the options. Spirits lack free will.
Spirits are bound by their nature. You said it yourself. They're shaped by contact with real people.
Yeah, not quite.
As Liliana was shaped by contact with divine Justinian, as those who serve the Inquisition are shaped by you. If I change your mind in this conversation, does that mean you're no more real than a spirit?
You've thought about this.
On occasion, yes.
Goodbye. Yeah, that's the only response at this point.
Goodbye.
So is that it for him?
What can I do for you?
You can say goodbye. Okay,
Talk
that's it.
later.
Okay. Yeah. I came here meaning to check on the alchemy guy, but yeah, might as well check on that because I know I'm running short on time. But let's check on the alchemy thing. Yeah, so nothing I can do with it just yet. Yeah, it's still good to know. So yeah, I'm going to call it for here, and next time I will check in on the missions that I hopefully have completed. Thanks for watching, and I will see you later. Bye bye.